Hey there, plant lovers and home decor enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a super cute and trendy way to bring a touch of nature indoors. Floating teacup, mini gardens, and guess what? We are looking at the freshest ideas for 2025. Get ready to be inspired. Now you might be thinking, floating teacup, what's that all about? Well, it's exactly what it sounds like. We are taking adorable teacups and turning them into a miniature gardens that seems to magically float in the air. This is not just a plant, it's a unique piece of art that adds a whimsical charm to any space. So, why are floating teacup gardens becoming so popular? For starter, they are incredibly space saving, perfect for small apartments, dorm rooms, or even just adding a little greenie to a cozy corner. Plus, they are a fantastic way to upcycle those beautiful teacups you might have tucked away in a cabinet. It's giving them a new life and a new purpose, and in 2025 we are seeing some really creative takes on this trend. It's not just about a plant in a hanging teacup anymore. We are talking about incorporating different elements to create mini worlds suspended in mid-air. Let's explore some of these fantastic ideas. The simple suspension, this is where it all begins. Take a pretty teacup and saucer. You can use strong, clear fishing line or thin decorative twine to hang the cup from a hook on your ceiling, a shelf bracket, or even a macrame plant hanger. Fill the teacup with some well-draining soil and plant a small succulent, teeny fern, or even some air plants. The saucer can act as a stylish drip tray. It's clean, it's elegant, and it's super easy to set up. Here I am sharing with you some beautiful and trendy latest ideas that you are watching here, guys. So this takes the mini garden concept a step further. Instead of just an open planting, you create a tiny closed ecosystem inside a larger clear teacup or a glass container that resembles a teacup. Layer some pebbles for drainage, then activated charcoal to keep things fresh, followed by potting soil. You can then plant small moisture loving plants like miniature ferns, mosses, or even tiny orchards. Add some decorative elements like small stones or figurines to create a miniature landscape. This open is great for creating a humid environment that some delicate plants love. So, for a more dramatic look, consider striking multiple teacups to create a tied mini garden. You can use strong adhesive or even specially designed tied plant stands for teacup. Plant different small plants in each cup, creating a vehicle display of greenery. This is a fantastic way to showcase a variety of textures or colors. Imagine a cascade of tiny succulents or a miniature herb garden hanging in your kitchen window. So, the teacup fairy garden that I am also sharing with this beautiful idea, guys, and I hope you like my video. If you like my video, please thumbs up for this video and don't forget to share reviews here in the comment section, guys. This is where the wisdom really comes and transform your floating teacup into a miniature fairy garden. Plant some low growing greenery like creeping, thyme, or baby tears, then add tiny fairy figures, miniatures, furniture, tiny stepping stones, and adding and other enchanting elements. This is a delightful project for both adults and kids and adds a touch of magic to any room. For something a little different, consider creating a tiny water garden into a teacup. In a teacup, use a watertight teacup and fill it with water. You can then float tiny aquatic plants like a duckweed or a water lettuce. So you could even add a small air pump at a tiny bubbler for extra visual interest and to keep the water oxygenated. This brings a calming and unique elements to your decor. To add a touch of ambience, incorporate tiny LED fairy lights into your floating teacup garden. You can wave the lights around the plants or place a small battery-operated LED light inside the teacup. This will create a soft, magical glow, especially in the evening. Imagine a softly lit terrarium teacup hanging in your bedroom. So get creative with themes. You could create a beach themed teacup garden with tiny shells and sand, a zen garden with miniature rakes and pebbles, or even a holiday themed garden with a tiny ornaments. The possibilities are endless and allow you to personalize your decor to match your style and the seasons. Now, before you rush off to create your own floating teacup masterpiece, here are a few key tips to keep in mind. Make sure your teacup has proper drainage. If you are planting directly in soil, you can add a layer of small pebbles or gravel at the bottom before adding your soil. For terrariums, the layers we discussed earlier, are crucial, and select small plants that will thrive in the confined space of a teacup, and succulent air plants like ferns, mosses are generally good choices. Consider the light conditions in the area where you will be hanging your teacup. Ensure your hanging method is secured and can support the weight of the teacup. Soil and plants that test it carefully before leaving it unattended. Be mindful of your watering. Overwatering is a common mistake with small containers. Allow the soil to dry out slightly between the watering and succulents, and keep the soil consistently moist for ferns and mosses. Terrariums will require very little watering due to their enclosed environment. Choose teacups that complement your existing doors. Don't be afraid to mix and match patterns and colors for a more eclectic look. So